Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Tan. Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we're gonna be recapping the MPL final day, the last couple of games. Obviously, as you guys know, by this time, Team Liquid did three-peat. The reason why I didn't immediately do a reaction video the day of was because I was actually busy, but we're getting it out now, a bit later than usual, but I am doing it. I'm gonna quickly recap Onyx versus Falcons, which I didn't recap because I haven't uploaded since Friday, but yeah, in this series, Falcons actually started off losing. They lost the first game. Onyx were actually up 2-1, and then Falcons won three in a row, which is kind of crazy, especially with how Onyx were playing. I thought this was definitely going to go 7 games. You could argue it maybe should have gone 7 games with how Onyx were playing, but yeah, Falcons managed to win 3 games in a row. They dominated game number 4. Game 5 went to 20 minutes. The last 2 games were relatively competitive. They took a while to end, but ultimately Falcons won. I mean, it was a Kyle Teasy masterclass in that last game. I actually think Onyx do have a better draft in the late game. I mean, the Alice, the Leo Moore, the Claude, very, very good heroes. But the Moskov and the Guinevere were super, super effective in that game, ultimately making it really, really hard for Onyx to play. So, yeah, overall, Onyx, again, it's actually going to be a year since Onyx last made an international because they didn't make M7. They didn't do very well at MSC. I mean, what they got third at MSC. Pretty disappointing. But yeah, I mean, overall, man, just for Onyx Philippines, what do they do at this point? I mean, I don't really know what they do. I think obviously they kind of just have to improve, I guess. That's the easiest thing to say, but they're right there. They just need to get back to that championship winning side that we know that they can be. I know a lot of people are saying that they look like they're in their M6 form. Guys, we gotta stop saying dumb shit. Like Onyx were nowhere near their M6 form. Like if Onyx weren't playing at their M6 form, they would have beaten Team Liquid because M6 Onyx is one of the best primes ever. And to be honest, Onyx haven't played like that in a very long time. So I don't know why people say that, but yeah, they were definitely not in M6 form. And now we go into the grand finals, which is Team Liquid versus Falcons. Couple takeaways from this series. Falcons actually started off losing the first 2 games, and they won 2 in a row. My biggest takeaway from this series is how much better Team Liquid draft on average compared to Falcons. If you look at the first 2 games, Team Liquid have a much better understanding on how to draft. The Falcons, for some reason, up until this point, we never really saw them prile the Esmeralda that much. This series, they were spamming the Esmeralda like crazy. I mean, every single time Esmeralda was picked, they lost. Like the Esmeralda is a situational pick. Now, the reason why I don't like the Esmeralda, especially in that last game, is because you don't really have much consistent damage. You have a Harith, a Gwyn, you have 4 Magic. I don't know why they drafted 4 Magic. If you're gonna pick Esmeralda, might as well just flex it to the gold lane so you can put an actual damage dealer in the EXP lane and you have multiple frontline sources. But instead, they just kept picking the Esmeralda. It didn't even win lane. Like he picked it into pack because I guess it's a decent matchup, but it wasn't really doing much. I didn't like those picks. And in that last game, I mean, they really just had no damage. Again, with drafts like this, you're only damaging the late game. Consistent damage is realistically gonna be the Moscow because the Guinevere is not gonna be able to one shot people in the late game because everybody's just gonna build tanks. Same thing with the Lapu. Fofia's outscales, Harley outscales Gwyn, Claude and Moscow scale around the same. Zuzhin and Eve are pretty similar, but the Hylos, man, the Hylos is very, very situational, guys. Hylos is either really good or really mid. And to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the Hylos. I'm not a huge fan of the way Falcons drafted this series, but they did take 2 games off of Team Liquid Philippines. The fact that Falcons have been able to beat Team Liquid a total of 5 times this season goes to show how good this team is. The total map count between these 2 teams is 7 game wins for Team Liquid and 5 for Falcons. So Team Liquid are a bit better than Falcons. I'm not going to say that Falcons are on the same level because I do think Team Liquid, there's like a gap. There's a pretty decent gap, but it's not like Falcons can never beat Team Liquid. Like if they played 10 times, Falcons would be able to win 3 or 4. But majority of the time, Team Liquid will win because they're the better team. They draft better, they have better team fighting, they have better macro, and they do just have better players. The only advantages that Falcons could have and can get is through the goal lane. And to be honest, Super Marco didn't really have the best of series. He was getting kind of neutralized, but that's kind of a testament to how good Team Liquid's game plan was. So, yeah, what does this mean now for Team Liquid? 3P. Obviously, a lot of people are talking about the greatest team of all time. Obviously, I don't want to agree with that as a Aurora fan. I never want to glaze or give gas to our rivals, but it's hard to argue against it that Team Liquid isn't the greatest team ever. I mean, the accomplishments are there, the consistency is there, like everything is just there. I mean, the dominance for such a long time. Like Team Liquid slash Echo have been dominating Mobile Legends for such a long time. So it's very hard to argue against that. The only way a team could maybe surpass them is if they win MPL, World Championship, and then MPL. Like if Roar won this season, then they could have been in the conversation. But obviously, Team Liquid won MSC. They won two MPLs last year, and now they're looking to win another MSC. If they win another MSC, it's like it's pretty hard to argue against it. But yeah, those are my quick thoughts, guys. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think. What does this mean? I'm gonna be doing more videos. I'm gonna be doing an Aurora video. I'm gonna be doing an Onyx video. I'm gonna be doing an MSC prediction video when the time comes. Obviously, there's a massive break. There's like a month break till the Esports World Cup. So keep keep ready for the content, guys. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.